Hello and good morning, class 5. So, we had done till page number 24, second last paragraph. We have completed till there. We will be continuing from the last lines of page number 24. So, what we had done, let's just recap that what we have done with this chapter. Don Quixote wanted that helmet, and as he read so much about the Mambrino's helmet, he had got a passion of becoming a knight, and therefore he, whatever he sees in the nature, he feels that everything is gold in color. He as if he is assuming the golden helmet everywhere. So, next two lines. As the barber came nearer, the knight raised his crooked lance. So, crooked lance, as you can see it in the picture, crooked lance. You will see this. Okay, you can see the crooked lance, how it is. Lance, I have already showed you what it is. So, this is a crooked lance. Okay, it is spear. In a very older tone, we can say it is a spear. So the knight raised his crooked lance. He braced himself in his stirrups and made ready for a charge. So he braced himself in his stirrup. Okay. So stirrups are that metal ring. What are stirrups? So stirrups are those metal rings where the riders keep their foot. Okay, where for resting it. At the side they keep their foot. You can see it in the picture that how the rider is keeping his foot. So this is called a stirrup. Okay, the metal ring that is used to keep the foot. Okay, that is stirrup, and made ready for a charge. So he was particularly very much ready for that charge. Then he shouted, Wretch, defend thyself, or at once surrender that what is justly mine. So he is telling that, Wretch, you are an evil man, defend yourself, or I will kill you, or you are justly mine. Okay, I will capture you, knight is telling, means Don Quixote is telling to whom? Telling to that man, okay, whom he sees riding a noble steed, as if to him, but he was just a ordinary barber, just an ordinary barber. And without further parley, means wait, discussion between enemies. A discussion, parley is a discussion between enemies. Means the two converse. The conversation with means they were no more conversing. He rushed upon the barber as fast as Rocinante, with his blundering feet, could carry him. So, at last he rushed at him. He attacked him. Attacked whom? The barber. Who was the barber? The barber was a knight. The barber was a knight to whom? Knight to Mr. Don Quixote, who thought, who is in a very dreamy world, right? And he's thinking everyone as his enemy, or a rider or something like that. Even he tells his assistant, that is Sancho Panza, that that man have stolen Mambrino's helmet. So that man is evil, wretched, and I want that Mambrino's helmet. But actually, we know what is that. It is a brass basin, not Mambrino's helmet. The barber saw him coming and had just time enough to throw himself from his donkey and take to his heels. So, when the barber saw that Rocinante he saw that Don Quixote was coming, riding on Rocinante towards him very fast. What did that man do? That man got a little bit of time to jump off from his horse, from his donkey, and took to his heels means running. Okay, he ran from there. He leaped the hedge at the side of the road. Okay, from the road he means jumped onto the grassy field. Okay, and ran across the fields with the swiftness of a deer. So that means escaping off that man is compared to a deer, like how a deer runs for his life when a tiger attacks. Just like that kind of running, the man was running in that manner. So it is a sweetness of with the swiftness of a deer. So it is a metaphor. A man cannot be a deer, so it is a metaphor when we compare something indirectly. So the fills with the swiftness of a deer, but the brass basin, having slipped from his head, was left lying in the dust. So as he jumped off from that donkey, and due to a little bit of shaking on his body, what had happened? The brass basin has fallen down on the field, and he ran. Don Quixote checked his steed. "Here, Sancho," he cried, "here is my helmet. Come and pick it up." So he leaped the hedge and at the side of the road and ran across the fields with the swiftness of a deer. But the brass basin, having slipped in his head, was left lying in the dust. So the brass basin had fallen down. So Don Quixote checked his steed. "Here, Sancho," he cried, "here is my helmet. Come and pick it up." So Don Quixote is telling Sancho, his assistant, to come and pick up the helmet which was lying on the in the dust. "Upon my word, that is a fine basin," said Sancho as he stooped and handed it to his master. So upon my word, so mark my word. So what he, as he told earlier, that it was not Mambrino's helmet, it seems like something shiny. So here it is, he is telling again, Sancho to Don Quixote, checked his steed. So upon my word, that is a fine basin. So now they are coming clear to what the material was. It was not a helmet, but it was a brass basin, said Sancho as he stooped. Stooped means bending down, okay, and handed it to his master. Don Quixote, with great delight, clapped it onto his head. He turned it this way and that and tilted it backward and forward. So he was looking it very closely. So whether it is a brass basin or a golden helmet, he was looking, taking a look at it very nicely. So he was turning it away, means here and that side, this side. So he was turning it, clapping it. So he was in a very great delight that ultimately he had found Mambrino's helmet, but that was not the thing. He was just in a, means, dreamy world. Okay, means a crazy idea that he always is up to. So we are not in the end of this chapter. We have still got one page left. So we'll do this much for today. I hope the story is little interesting to you all, and you are all are very eager to know that what will happen at the very last. So this is all about for today. We'll continue it in the next class. Thank you, class 5. Have a good day. Bye bye.